Well, hey guys, welcome. It's currently like the middle of the night, but I figured I'd do a stream. This is like one of the weirdest stream hours I've ever done. But for those of you who are up around now, which I guess would be what, OCX people, I figured basically my slate is clear for the day, well, the rest of the day, and I figured, hey, I'm in PvP anyway. Why not stream a little bit in case you guys wanted to watch some? I'm always more confident doing this when it's like a bonus stream and not a normal one. So the day is currently Tuesday. Big expectation today. I really thought there might be a trailer, but there was. I'm not an early bird today, Slack Cat. This isn't me being an early bird. This is me being a bit of a late bird. But there was an expectation there could be a trailer, and then there wasn't. So that actually is really good for me. It frees me up, allows me to get my raid stuff out and do all of that. That's pretty good. I guess, yeah, for people on the East Coast, it's midnight right now. For people on the West Coast, it's, you know, it's probably like prime time for West Coast, isn't it? But yeah, so I'm in game. I'm playing some PvP. I did want to show you guys a couple of things, so let's head on in. Actually, hold on. Let's use this overlay here. It's a little bit cleaner, I guess. Can we move that down? Alright, there we go. It's a bit cleaner, and we'll move the mini-map up again a little bit, just so that it's a bit bigger. But what I did want to show you guys was I got my next set of Ardent armor, Ardent Glorious stuff. So I now have all of the precursor legendary armor from PvP in the game. I got it over the course, but mostly of here, Season 10. So yeah, I thought I'd show you guys what it looks like. I'm not really sure how to dye it, to be honest. I'll queue in here as well while we're waiting. This is not a real build you're looking at. Yeah, it says it's missing components. That's totally fine. But yeah, this is what it looks like. This is Bride Dons. This is dyed bronze, and I don't know. I think they're all supposed to match with the Ascension, the backpack. But you can see more of like the winged creatures and stuff, like the harpy style winged creatures, which again were associated with mist architecture from the first game, the Hall of Heroes and so on. I'm not quite sure what this face is supposed to be. But yeah, so that's what it looks like on a max size Norn. I have to say there was a pretty interesting thing. I just saw someone running Gunflame in PvP, and I actually got killed by Gunflame. I didn't realize this, but I learned something today, something extremely basic that all the berserkers out there are going to cringe at. But I didn't realize that both of these skills were 1500 range. I thought they were 1200 range, but it's the rest of the kit that's 1200, and then the snipe is 15. So I wanted to check something here on stream, okay? So if you guys don't know how this works, rifle warriors in Guild Wars, they never really ran in PvP formats. Never. Even in the early days where you could get away with glassy stuff, people still knew that the odds of getting the kill shot were very low. There have been some really fun montages of this being ran, but, you know, in terms of really competitive, I can't remember ever this being a thing. Because a single projectile that's easy to mitigate and stuff like, is it really that good? Warriors, though, can become unblockable by popping their signet. And this guy killed me through a swirling winds at 1500 range across mid with a beautiful gunflame. I wasn't even angry, but yeah, the way that this works is you basically get one big snipe attack. Which is like this. Of course, the Deadeye specialization also is built around having a big snipe, but they're 1200, I think. I don't think that they are essentially loaded into the Death's Judgment if they want to be, but you get more control over it as a Deadeye. A Deadeye is built around that idea. Now, there is another thing that I kind of want to play with, because I saw earlier today an Elementalist was messing about with this, and it's kind of extraordinary. Hold on, let me turn this up so you guys can actually hear the game for a second. What map do I want to play? Forest. So I was on one of Frostball's streams as well, who did a really cool video, and I want to show you guys some jumping puzzles. If this rolls Forest, I'll show you a very, very sexy jumping puzzle, which I've been gently practicing. It did roll Forest. Okay, good. If we're like red team, this will be even better. I need to swap off of this warrior though, like now. Apparently matchmaking looks at class as well now, which I find quite interesting. We'll go back to our Weaver here. Anyway, morning. Hey, Lord Frasimin. So how do I say this? Lord Drafasim? Hello. Hey, Red Terrell. Don't call me daddy. That's weird. Elodus says, holy shit, I'm up early. I'm not up early. I just slept a long time yesterday, and I still feel like I've got a lot of energy. Now, it's blue team I wanted us to be. I only have 1 minute to try and pull this off, so it's not going to be easy. But the other thing I saw someone trying today, which I love, was, you remember we talked about the glyph and why it's bad, okay? Someone was trying to use glyph on Ellie in another way, in a PvP format. I wonder whether you guys can tell me what you think that might be. What other place Oh, we missed the jump. Hold on, we might be able to make it again. What other place on the Ellie kit might you find really interesting? I'll give you a tip as well. It's Weaver. And in the meantime, I think I'm going to fail this. My arms are all stiff. I don't know. There we go. There we go. Look at this. Look at this jumping puzzle. It's insane. Hold on. We can get up here as well. Oh my god, I've never failed that. You can get on top of the whole rock and everything. I can't believe I just failed that jump there. You can go all the way up. All of this is free access terrain. It's so ridiculous. It's so good. Let me turn my PC down. Jesus. That's so loud. What time is it for me? It's about 5 in the morning for me. This is a real side of potatoes right here. This is a real side of potatoes. I'd like to get some good chat with you guys, though, about various things. So if anyone's got even anything remotely on their mind, we'll see what we got. So yeah, I didn't look at all at fighting. I don't anticipate any Condi really here, so that's fine. Double Ranger though, I think this is one of the only games I've queued into Double Ranger, and it's on the first stream, but that's fine. I'm going to tone down the Range Assault here. Precasting the Gale. Oh, this poor... Oh, he got the dodge, Because he was, we were pretty venomed up as well. We proper pushed him really hard there. Mind you, it was only me and the Mesmer. It just looks like a ton of people because of where Mesmer is as a class at the moment. Actually, I wonder, what is this thief running? Well, he's down now. We go for the big FGS. They need to pressure just... if the raises come so fast, I can't cast a single 1-second cast time ability. And now I'm stuck on FGS, and that's not very good. Just a bit annoying. Let's see what we can do. That was a really nice well. Generally speaking, my team's not even playing for this node, though, so I should probably just leave. This guy needs to notice that I'm low as fuck and actually contribute. Because if he doesn't, I'm dead. Oh, I think he did, actually. Good. Alright, good. That's fine. So they're playing for fast, so we go over there, or we watch if they get greedy and push. This guy's going to go boss, and we run the risk of getting neutralized and stolen. So what I could have gone in is gone in and marked that thief. We'll see how this goes. So there's the newt, and the steal will be a second later. So, bad play from me, really. I've just rotated into an already lost fight, essentially. I get a burst on this guy, but he's going to rally. If that was 1 second quicker, he wouldn't have rallied. So, we can cleave this body, but I don't really know what other pressure we've got. Do we have any? We do have some other pressure. Someone got the stomp. Okay, good. Alright, so we can turn this into something, but we have to do it quick, because they're respawns. Okay, he dodged the plasma beam. This is pretty bad. As long as he holds that newt, I'm going to stop plussing this druid in just a second. Alright, I'm going to stop. The druid hopefully can just hold that and troll there and be fine. So now I can just take mid. I don't know what happened over here since I last looked, but yeah, that's fine. What's going on with OBS? That's a bit weird. And yeah, that should be okay. I think this should be a solid 2 cap. As long as now we see... Wait, what's going on here? How was this? Who's this that's dead? I thought that was a druid we had. Oh well. Okay, this guy's an easy kill. He's hungry because he's close to his own kill. So that's fine. When did we get neuted? Was that right under my nose? Was that like another really terrible thing that I just did? So now we want to save our Mesmer. We're watching for around the back of Keep to save the Mesmer. This guy's not going to move because he wants full cap. So we turn the pressure back on whoever's following him if they still are. Okay, what do we got? It's a druid. Kind of annoying.
I feel furious.
So we've got one emob on him. There's a short bow ranger. What's the short bow ranger doing? This is some old school stuff right here. Okay, the short bow ranger, whatever he's running, he's extremely squishy. Condi Zolbeast, I would guess, maybe? Don't have FGS up because I used it for no reason before. The guy that was with me just... I don't know what happened there, but I think someone was with me on the back and then they just left. Thus meaning they got a free res. Thus meaning this mid fight now is an actual fight instead of just cleaning up staggered respawns. But we'll see. I didn't dodge that. They're going to get another res. This is the life of playing a Fresh Air Weaver. You get kills and then they just ignore them and you get kills. Like that, there is actually a problem with solo queue getting very snipey kills like this. Because people are so slow to react and see what's going on. That quite often it amounts to nothing because you're... And it's weird though because it feels like enemy maybe it's just bad luck or something, but it feels like enemy teams react to the down states very quickly. but your team doesn't react to pressure. So let's see here. This is still just me pressuring that. And they had 2 people rezzing. Oh, we got the 9k. That was beautiful. But I'm in the thing, and now I'm dead because I'm not running...
The keep's been lost.
Thingy. I don't know how that fight could possibly have been lost. I don't know what happened there, really. I'm not looking close enough. I vapored away from him, but I don't want him to try and res me. It's a terrible idea. Yeah, this guy's saying, how are you losing mid? I don't know how we lost mids. I mean, I scored, what? How many kills in that general area? 1 at the back, 1 on the side, 1 in the middle afterwards. 3 downstates. They rezzed them all. It's not my fault. I was trying to pressure every single one of the bodies. So we're losing this game. I don't know why, but we're losing this game. No nerd emote yet. Yeah, I haven't spoken to Walder about that. Oh, hold on. No, Walder did give me a new one, didn't he? Yesterday. We had yesterday. So I'll have a look. Easy kill on him. That's fine. So here comes another res. Which again, all I can do is pressure. We'll go for the Phoenix pressure this time. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love those triple crit Phoenixes. Okay. So you see all this damage we took here as well. This is just an auto attacking thief from downstate. I don't even think he landed many autos. Watching anyone crossing on this road here. We have sides, and it's an easy mid as well. This game should not look like this. It should not look like them in the lead. It's like absurd. So that's our first burst, and all we have to do is just wait a little while. He's wasted his heal already. We're waiting for the spectral armor to end. I don't know what he's doing with the marks. I just dodged there because I expected so. He's just marked all in one area. This is a new necro. So I do that to bait that, and then in the obsi flesh, we try and secure the rest of the kill here. We go up probably to there and then burst from there. That's fine. He's already blind, so we don't even need to use the 3. Not that that matters. It's not a particularly crucial cooldown to keep hold of. So, but they've already lost this. They haven't just lost it, but they're dying there. I mean, if you're gonna die on far, just leave. There's genuinely, unless it's right at the end of the game, suiciding on a node is not worth it. This guy needs to stay. If he thinks I've got the pressure to deal with a druid, he is sorely mistaken. I don't know what he's doing. There we go. He's come back. Well done. So here we're gonna go for the Phoenix first.
I may not survive.
So he's Signet a stone, which is annoying. Pure pet damage on me right now, by the way. He's not even looking at me. He might have actually used the Warhorn, I'm not sure. We can sustain this with our Obsi Flesh now. He needs to go for the kill, though, with me.
It's poisonous.
Look at all this damage. It's just absurd. Alright, he can leave. He's already wasted his 2 as well. So now... What the fuck? What are all these daisies from? What was that next daze from? I don't know. We didn't even need to go for Stomp. I'm really vulnerable right now. Really vulnerable. And the thief is there. If he retargets, I'm watching for the... Okay, no, he didn't jump to me. He jumped to our thief. So I'll just plus this now. And because he won't expect this on the road. So we're going to Gale, blink in, and blow him up. We didn't fully reset. But I doubt even looked at that. So in that 1 second we left to do that, we get neutered again by another ranger. Oh. So I kind of want to be on the node to stop him just free capping that, but he's got reinforcements coming in, so and it's a scourge, so there's no point in me doing that. By all rights, this fight over here we should win. We're still 50 points behind though. Every engagement I've been to, I've won, I think. So the Ranger's rotating off, leaving the Scourge on the node, which is great, because we can just do a repeat. Unless he's got smarter, we can do an exact repeat of what we did a second ago. We'll go initial, but we'll actually go for a really heavy burst here. You ready? So we'll Plasma Beam the first. Gale, he's used his thing. There's the Phoenix as well. Okay, so now we just line of sight his various shit. We're going to play quite conservative now, actually. Bit of a waste of the heal, but again, we're going to use Obsi Flesh to cover us. I got it too late. I got it a second too late. That's 1 tick of damage I've taken there. 1 tick. No, I fucked up. I'm dead now. I can't believe I fucked that up. That was such an easy kill. He's really low, but I can't do anything. Maybe we'll get the heal. Alright, that's fine. Thief's taking the newt, so that's okay, I guess. It's lost though. It's too slow. It's too late. So Svanna is respawning now. And that's on our side, so this Ranger can take this with me. I don't really like doing this because the thief doesn't want to be there alone, and I fully appreciate that.
The keep is yours.
So we just let him charge off. We mowed that, and now we're running. We gotta go, like, right now. So we get that. If I can take Chief now, and if we can hold mids, this is actually a game, and we might win it. But, so Thief doesn't want to be on there any more than I do. So I'll dip on to give him the luxury of fighting around it. And then he'll dip on to give me some luxury soon. But this is really bad with the Scourge respawning again. We're going to lose this cap. They got the other boss. Our Mesmer failed to get the steal, so we lose the game. I don't know whether matchmaking just hates me right now. But a lot of my games are feeling like that right now. So, oh, well, that's a shame. I'm not sure I was particularly out of position. I mean, now this Thief can finally catch me. He's stuck on short bow. I don't have anything anyway. What? How am I getting this? How? That's hilarious. That was insane. It's over, though. Even if they knew that, I'm dead, so this is a loss. I was 7-1 that game. So, yeah. Top damage, top defense. I don't know what to say. Wow, dedication. You won't see me awake at 5 a.m. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter whether it's 5 a.m. It just matters when you last woke up, right? So, alright, we'll queue in again. I will talk about the glyph thing. Let me just go to chat and say hi to people. What are we talking about, guys? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Such a late stream. Indeed, yeah, it's a late stream. It's not an early stream. It's a late stream, and it's just a bonus stream because I'm not doing anything else except playing the game right now, so I figure why not. Hey, Sean. Hey, how's it going, dude? There you go. And Warkeg just made the point, right? It's because people usually don't get to see my streams. So there you go. People from this time zone. Red Terrell says, is it true ArenaNet will be at E3? Yeah, that's pretty interesting, isn't it? I don't know. Is it because of the new marketing guys? Is it because they have something to show? Is it going to be this mobile thing? I want to find like a compilation of all information the community has had on this idea of a mobile game. Because as far as all I know, is that they've been hiring for mobile developers. That's it. As far as I know, that's all we actually tangibly have. So, is their next big project a mobile project? I don't know, man. But they're going to be at E3. I doubt it's just to show off random stuff. But maybe it's okay. So, I don't know. Dead Zealot, way off topic, but have you seen Rick or Morty? If I remember correctly, you like South Park, in my opinion. It's basically the same humour. If you have seen it, what are your thoughts on the both of them? I haven't watched Rick and Morty. I've seen clips of it, and it seems okay. I've talked about this on stream once before. There was one main clip that I've seen, and it was the Keep Summer Safe clip, where it's all about, like, there's a character called Summer, and she's in a car, and it's a futuristic robot car, and it's trying to keep her safe, and it like, kills a mugger, and then the police get involved, and then it kills the police that get involved, and then the FBI are involved, and suddenly, like, the army is standing in front of, like, this crazy vehicle that's just so technologically superior, it can just destroy everything. And then Summer's, like, freaking out. She doesn't want it to kill anyone, so she tells the car it has to come to another resolution. So then the car's resolution to the whole situation is to negotiate a diplomatic treatise with, like, the alien spider people or something. Like, very bizarre and surreal. It is quite funny. It is pretty interesting. That's all I've really seen of the show, though. It looks okay. The other thing is, though, they're constantly burping, and I wouldn't ever really describe myself as a prude. You don't see much of that side of me as a content creator, but you know, I don't really care about burps and farts and stuff. They don't gross me out. They don't disgust me. I just think it's boring. And that show, like, has a character that just constantly does it, right? And it's just, I don't know, man. Maybe I am a bit of an old fart or something to stick in the mud, but I just find it completely unfunny. And, boring to the point of even irritation. So, I don't know. I don't know how much that would annoy me about the show, but whenever I even think about watching it, that's sort of a thing that stands in my way. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's go Forest again. I'll show you the full jumping puzzle. Looks to be true for E3. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They've done a few. The last E3 they went to was 2015, apparently. I don't even remember what they did. I remember the first E3 after the game came out, and they were announcing, I think at that time, LFG and Tequatl update, which were pretty exciting, but I don't know what to expect. I don't know. I've said it before. I am not actually remotely interested in a mobile game, but I will try it out and I will give it their due if that's what they're actually going for. I'm not going to just hate on it just because it's a mobile game. I'll give it a shot, and it will be a source of a few videos, I guess. So there's always that. So let's try this again. I want to be able to do this really quickly, just so that I might one day... Oh, did my swiftness drop off? No, I just messed it up, I guess. What am I doing wrong? Okay, that time I didn't have swiftness. I think you really do need super speed / swiftness for that last jump. Yeah, I knew I messed that one up. How am I messing this last jump up? What is going on here? <clears throat> 18 seconds. Come on. Our positioning is perfect. Oh, why? How? What the hell? That's not even the hard jump. The hard jump is getting to the bit where you can make the jump. Oh my god. And that was swiftness again. Well, whatever. Whatever. We'll do it again if we have to. Okay, sorry. So... God, chat. Let me catch up before this. Quite funny. I think of the burping more as a character trait. Yeah, but you know, it's an artificial thing to have created, right? So what's the point, sort of thing, is sort of my thing. Cheeky 530. Yeah, I expect basically no one to turn up to this, but I'm doing it anyway because why not? Yeah. So the other thing I saw an Ellie trying. Oh, I'll do it between Q. This was a quick pop. I'll show you the other Ellie thing with the glyph that I saw someone trying. Okay.
Your enemy took the mine.
I guess they have a crosser because that's a very weak mid fight. Oh, he's taunted. Beautiful. He can't do anything while he's taunted. Didn't get the infused light. Half quickness pistol whip. All right, bro. Let's see what you got. Let's bait him into one by the wall and use the 3. That actually kind of worked. That wasn't even the timing I was expecting.
I feel furious. I am the wind.
Here we go. This one here. Ready? Come on, bro. Come on. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. Look, I'm an easy kill. I'm an easy kill. Oh, I'm just waiting so long here. I just let the Scourge kill me in one ability.
The keep is yours.
I think him summoning the shade on me was all it took.
Return.
We'll see how good Wrathful Blades is if he can actually take this stomp in time. I got carried by my team there at that mid-fight. So what happened on close? Obviously, they were very light on the mid-fight. Oh, I just jumped off foolishly. We don't even have swiftness on. This is pretty bad. Oh, he's this terrible build. This is good. This is excellent. So we can just whittle this guy down as he does utterly nothing to us. And I guess he's got... So how does Alacrity work? Maybe the build's slightly different now. There's his infused light gone in what, like... I think a power rev would have sustained just as long already, right now.
Safe from harm.
And I mean, he's against me. I'm a low damage build, and he's against this rev. I'll stay for the Phoenix here. He walked back into the Dragon's Tooth. That's kind of hilarious. Alright. Oh, we couldn't knock him down. Oh, he actually sustained until the Scourge got back. I blame my... there's another infused light. Well, we have sides now, so... I can actually just stay and continue doing this, so that's fine. I should probably retarget to the Scourge, because he can't do anything to support a Scourge once it goes down.
Element of fire. Obey me.
Yeah, I'll oh my god, the guy's dead already. Well, okay, now this guy's coming in. Let me just shake this for a second here then.
The keep's been
Mr.
lost.
Revenant support. What do you... Wait, why weren't you still on the node, bro?
Your enemy took the mine.
I wonder how they do against Scourges as well. I'm sure they just melt instantly, right? Like, what have they actually got? Wait, don't free cast through that one. We're interrupting this guy's attempts to bandage. And it's kind of hilarious. I really want to leave this node. What's going on here? That Ellie is... I'm not quite sure what that Ellie's running. But he's 1v3, so he needs to leave. Here we know if we're in bronze tier or not, is whether this guy recognizes he's 1v3 and leaves. He didn't. We're in bronze tier. Let's do it. So, Necro v Scourge. Scourge 1, obviously. Let's move over this way.
The keep is yours.
Let's do the crazy jumping puzzle. Let's not plus, because we got a thief plussing already and they're offset. So, this Rev is just going to stand there while the Necro v Necro fight. Oh, what happened here? How did you die? Man, what is this? This build actually extremely threatens me, by the way, so... This is like my worst matchup. This build can just follow me around the map and destroy me. If I can get that ammo, I won't do the double tap. Let's see what we got here. Is he going to turn around? If he does, I mean, I'm really scared of him, so I'm not going to go anywhere near him, to be honest with you.
Your enemy took the mine.
He's probably just going to run back in on this engagement. So let's just kill that thief really quickly. Let's get the FGS actually rolling this time. Rotate out of air. Back into it. We're going to kill him with the 4. Oh, they're always dodging. The poor 4, man. The odds of getting it are so low. Accidental damage from this early here is sort of all over the shop. Did he rally? That's a Vapor, is it? What? He obviously fleshed our thingy this time. Here we go, here we go, here we go. No! You don't get to use it as well. No. Not allowed. He's in fire. He's fire specialized. Extraordinary. Thief could kill me, so I can't go that way. Clipped by the lava font. Oh, yeah, I forgot, actually. He's pistol whip, so we can maybe make a play here. Oh, that shadow step. That's pretty annoying, actually. He might come to me again, so... I mean, this is an over-rotation from me. We got the Gale. That's hilarious. And he obstructed right as we double-tapped the attunement. It's still fun, though. Okay, so Swell stops him pressuring us. Someone asked me on the last stream, yesterday's stream, hey, WP, why do you always cast Swells on downstate bodies? It's just so that they can't pressure me. So, my Thief here is a... I mean, I don't even know how to begin describing I mean, let's think about this Thief. Why did he just walk up around the back? I've got no idea. Did he think he was going to do more damage from being on the ledge at mid? Did he think that that body needed no pressure? Did he think that he was... I mean, is he lagged out? Is he going to collect a pizza from the door? I think that's what it is. He's gone to a sneaky area. Is he win trading with good game kids? Cast your votes in chat. We will see what everybody thinks. So we'll take... He's obstructing with a tree, which is really annoying. What is the Thief doing? Is he gone? Yeah, he was DC'd out. So let's hope he's DC'd for long enough that I don't lose rating for this game. This keeps happening, though. I keep getting DCs in these games. This is still a kill, by the way. As you can see. Because we didn't have weakness on us. We used Arcane Blast to... That was an interesting bit of muscle memory there. I could have used this to blind as well, but what was easier for me was Arcane Blast, I think. Which is strange. But that blind was to stop us not getting feared in the middle of the glyph. So, they've just left the portal here. I actually can't take this fight. So, we hope that the Mesmer is low when he comes through this portal. We don't see him in any engagement anywhere. No. So now, basically, I go for one burst. No, I can't get it, basically. So, a bit annoying, really. I absolutely categorically cannot do that. Especially not if I'm... Look at this! Look at this! It's hilarious. I love it, though. Oh, he's on bound as well. That's amazing. I like your balls, bro. Oh, I just got committed in the middle of my heal skill. Obviously unintentional. So he's glass swords. He's a fire specialized sword user. This means we can just instantly kill him in a second, by the way, with this Gale when he comes in range. Are you ready? Oh, what was the stun break, I wonder? I don't know what that stun break... Look, he's running Weaver's prowess.
The keep is yours.
Oh, this guy's back. Alright, well, that's fine. I'll take the win if he actually gives us some momentum now. We might just follow that Ellie around all game, guys. He's fighting the Thief here. The Thief is dying to him. Wow. Look at this. Look, he's chasing the Thief. Look at that. I got to watch respawns, obviously, so that's why you just saw me suddenly turn around. I was just distracted by this... Oh, I can't take a 2v1. We'll hide up here for a second and see if we can kill him. No, because Mirage Cloak is OP. I messed up that jump. We're going to get suddenly just jumped with a ton of condies in a second. I got a Gale, which prevented some of them, but it's still not good.
Your enemy took the mine.
We're going to... I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what... You can climb on this as well, but I've not practiced it. They have sides again. These guys... He's faffing about doing nothing. He's faffing about doing nothing. I'm dying because he's not going to get off of me, so... We're going to try and use the FGS to get away, but they're very, very, very quick. We'll cast the Firestorm behind us. That Ellie actually scares me because he is on a very aggressive kit. Yeah, I could be dead. Alright, he didn't crit on his fire too. So that's cool. What's going on here? Are we going to claim this? Okay, so we got these two, but nobody... What is this? Oh... I mean, I couldn't be mid, though, because I was chased off of mid.
Your enemy took the mine.
We might lose this. Svan is really important. Guess who I had to rotate into again? See, these fucking... Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. This guy has to res, like, right now. No, I fucked up by vaporing too early. I can't play against that. ArenaNet giving stun break on a dodge roll is like some serious fucking... I don't know. It's like they were high when they came into the office. Several days straight in every meeting that ever involved it. But, so, yeah. I was on 10 kills, 0 deaths. This is the score. And I knew I shouldn't have rotated in that. I should have just left it. We've got sides again, so they are doing something. I'm not super angry. They do have... Well, it's basically a 5v4. This is why this game shouldn't be like this. Because this Rev does nothing. Like... It's just like... How can I describe that? It's like... It's like Creep in a MOBA game. They're there and they're in the area, but they're not actually doing anything in any of the fights. That's what it is, right? It's just like he exists. We might... Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I don't want that. I don't want that. Please don't follow me. Please go uselessly to mid. I don't know what his matchup against Scourge is like. If I hold this newt... Actually... Pretty dim-witted of me there.
Your enemy
I'm just trying to hold it newt for as long as I can. Oh, if he leaves me with the 1v1, this is beautiful, by the way. We can wait for that to run out. We can take the newt again. Beauty. This should win us the game. Especially since they got full cap mid. There you go. All right. Oh, my God. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, no! Yes, we won. Oh, my Lord. I didn't even realize how close that was. Holy shit. I was going to be so angry if that went the wrong way because I could have lightning flashed on it. I did not appreciate the risk there. Holy crap.
The chieftain
oh, my God. Oh my God. Okay, so for the people that don't understand what happened there, on this map there is some NPCs that give 25 points if they're killed. The red team, basically, it was down to that neutralization I got there was the very last second I possibly could have. If I did that 1 second later, their boss kill would have put them to 500 before we ticked to 500. So if you rewatch that VOD, you'll see, like, my casual meandering walk over to this mine node here, that was, like, really, 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 like, important that I actually got that quick enough. And I could have got there faster. The Scourge totally threw the game there. The Scourge I was against, all he had to do was A, take the 1v1 with me, and B, just stand on the node and die on the node. But instead, he wandered off. I don't know whether it's because he was scared of me or what, but wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm really happy that that wasn't a loss because I would have felt really rigged against if that was. That's incredible, though. So here's what I saw another Ellie doing. I'll go red team. I doubt I can actually take a 1v1, so I'm just going to annoy someone here, probably. It might get me banned from the server. Because I'm not... Oh, shit, we don't... Sorry, hold on, I need to leave. I need to leave. Is this guy gaming on a camping chair? Yeah, man. You just snort laughed at that and you're not trying to wake up your SO. Shh. Gotta be quiet, man. Keep it down. Alright, I won't demonstrate it. Yes, I will. I'll demonstrate it in the Rumble Pit. That's a brilliant place. I don't know why I didn't even think of doing that. Not this vendor. This vendor. So what we do is we buy this weapon, which does exist, funnily enough. I know in PvE you guys love it, but over here. Put that on YouTube? I don't know, man. If I ever became a proper, like, streamer, I might keep these kinds of things. So here's what they did, right? They were running, like... What would they run? I don't want to break my entire build for the purpose of this. But let's say Arcane Power and let's say Glyph of Elemental Power. And what they ran was Piledriver, baby. Piledriver. So this is like a Gunflame kill shot. This will, but it will go without. I mean, you can trait rifle to pierce, I think, as a warrior. So that is a thing. This will go through 5 targets. 5 targets, and with the new glyph, you can bump it by 25% potency. It's only 1200 range, but we can also guarantee a crit. So let's find someone squishy. Let's put it on, say, I don't know, this guy. We'll start casting glyph and thingy. Boom! We get 8k. They were basically landing like, oh, the pyroclastic is so slow. They were like landing like 12k fucking pile drives. I mean, we can do even more with it as well. I'll show you in a second.
Freezing.
Oh, I'm not queuing, rip. So hilarious, and I hadn't thought of that. I hadn't thought of that. So you can go from the pile drive on the open into like a big ass meteor shower, pyroclastic blast, and whatever. And if I mean it's a Starfelly build, so it instantly dies. But if people don't focus you, kind of hilarious. I'll show you it again. So if we do it this way, right? We'll kill Jace with it. Right? So we do it this way. Come on, Jace, stay. Oh, out of range. But if we double tap Earth as well, we get the extra damage from elements of rage at the same time. So yeah, it was a freaking kill shot Ellie basically. That's what I was looking at. Let's go again. Let's go on to the Mesmer here. Oh, see, and the random dodges though. This is why I'd never play this in a game ever. What's this mix do? Plasma burst. Is this just like the skill 2, but... Oh my god, no, it's terrible. Alright, let's go back here. So suppose you could precast Meteor Shower as well. And then you could go back. Here, look, we'll do it over this body. Are you ready? No, I want to get a Mesmer with it. One of these nice, juicy, squishy Mesmers. Oh, come on! How is that out of range? How is that not 1200 range? The auto's hitting him. The 2 is perfectly fine to hit him out of range. My god. It's also a physical combo projectile, by the way, guys. Alright, we'll do it to this Ellie. Go, 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 go. Yeah! I mean, it's only 8k, but I mean, I'm sure there would be ways of min-maxing it instead of just throwing these 2 skills on. Interestingly, I don't think you'd ever have to double tap fire on this build. So other than the fun and unpredictability of an FF Weaver, why run it if Mirage is so much better? Well, there is no reason. Well, what kind of Mirage are you talking about? I guess you're talking about a power bursty Mirage, right? I guess right now it's just because I'm not too familiar with it. I don't want to stop queuing ranked right now because I like getting the. I mean, it's kind of gross. Look at all these terrible queues I've had recently, by the way. It's kind of gross, but I want these. I want Ascended Shards of Glory. When I've got all of the obsidian weapons, so that's my next objective, right? So if I show you guys, now that I've got all of the armor outside of the armor offered from automated tournaments, which will be a hell of a goal. Oh, we need to find like a good spud crew to do because I'd need an actual tourney team. But I want to get these, I want to get these, and I want to get this. Once I've got all of those, the devs might add more with episode 2, who knows. But for now, I'm pretty happy with those. The devs did say they were adding some more armor as well, didn't they? On a recent patch, on a recent forum post or something. So I want pips, and to swap to that build means I have to like practice it in unranked for a little while. And I sort of can't be bothered. I just came from, just before I went live, I was watching a bit of Valen's stream today. And he's been queuing on a Power Reaper. And so just to describe him, he's a good PvPer. He knows what he's doing. Right now, I think he's probably still on the top 10. Again, as I've explained, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, he's number 7 right now. But that's on a Power Reaper. That's like... And I basically said this in his stream chat, that I really love that build is working. Especially since the most recent balance patch, because if you get Power Reaper, and it's a great sword using Power Reaper, and it's a bruiser, right? So like it's a sustainy, nice, meaty, dangerous, team fighting, melee crunching build. That's what it is. And I love the idea of that actually working out, because basically what that means, if that can be demonstrated to be good or good enough, is it's a testament to good balance, which is a breath of fresh air outside of all the ridiculous whinging you see the rest of the community partaking in at the moment. Because that's actually what ArenaNet wanted Reaper to be. Do you know what I mean? That's what they actually set out for it to be, the main thing. And you might say 2 years too late or whatever, but I think it's really important that build is good. And I love seeing that he was actually able to make a couple of plays with it. I don't want to fight, man. I want to try the jumping puzzle. So I was really happy, especially now that Scourge is a thing. You know, you get the both of the... Yeah, we did it in combat! I'm so proud of that. Let's do it again in combat. Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. I think it's brilliant. I think it's really, really, really good. Because you got the Scourge gameplay, like, contrasts with it quite heavily as well. So I think it's... let's see if we can do it in Vapor, shall we? Oh, who's becoming a pro? Ooh. Yeah, I think it's really good. So if we look at Heart of Thorn specs and the weapons that were added, as far as PvP is concerned right now, let's go through the list, yeah? Support Ellie. They don't run Warhorn, do they? They run Focus, I think. But Warhorn is a choice, I think, maybe? I don't know, because I missed the Heart of Thorns days. So that's a maybe, but certainly in other formats, we see tons of Warhorn use. Well, that was a success. Tempest, Warhorn, success. Even to this day, as I pointed out on a recent stream in PvE, I like running that, okay? Chronomancers with shields, blatant success. Tons of Chronomancers and tons of metas and tons of areas of the game have been running shield. Shield is a blatant, obvious success. Reaper with Greatsword. If this is, you know, a reasonable, good bruisery build, we're seeing that. Effectual. At high levels in leaguing at the moment. I think that's great. So you got Reapers with greatswords. They've got that. Let's move to medium armor. Star Thieves. Not so much at the moment. But certainly have had their place. Hold on, I can't talk about this anymore. I actually need to punch you. This guy is like so squishy. I didn't even build much might before that one.
You've lost, Dragon.
And he's only running 1S, so that's good. I don't think I'll get anyone to rally. That's another problem with this kind of playstyle too, by the way. That no one else cleaves what you hit. We're going to go for the Gale Phoenix. That guy's low. He's killing with the swap. I want someone to go for a res. What is this Condi Bomb? I don't know what that one was. We're going to stand still. Okay, that's fine. Oh, what a fucking legendary cleanse. We have a support Hollow. Support Scrapper. He's down again. Rally. We put him down with the 3. No, we don't, because we missed it. Because he went the other direction. There, he's in the 5. That's beautiful, though. We're double attuned in the 5. I don't even care if the Elixir R's that. Enemy team, I mean, obviously. We didn't get the rally. I don't know how he didn't get rally there. That's pretty bad, to be honest. Against the wall there. That should be another greatsword kill. No? Use the 4 hit him. Oh, 8k. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, yeah, if you guys want to enjoy these moments, what you really want to do is look on the bottom right and see what skill did what, yeah? This is a fucking incredible mid-fight. Seriously. What a fun mid-fight for fresh air. Seriously now. So, we need to get that to rally our friend who was mid-stomp. So, now we can go back to the Scourge. I got my plasma beam and everything right now. Oh, the damage. Okay, good. Watching for people respawning in again. It's another Scourge. I think he cast that on me. I'm not entirely sure. Is he down again already? No, he's not. He's peeling out. Alright, that's fine. What was I saying? What was the story before all of this started? Look, one mid-fight and we got the 7-0. One mid-fight. We're only a couple of minutes into the game. That's crazy. That is crazy to get the special action that fast. Okay, he stealthed and came at me. Good play from him. I don't think it will really mean anything. I wish this wasn't line of sightable, please. I understand if the devs don't want to change too much about fresh air Ellie. Please just give me that. Just give me that. Give me that one change. And up the damage a bit, please. Just
The
a little bit.
Colosseum's artifacts
All right,
are accruing power.
Yeah, I forgot what the story was. We can blow him up again before he does anything nasty. So we got the... I should be running renewed. Every time I see this guy... Not renewed focus. What am I talking about? The Guardian Elite is renewed focus. This is what... let's see. No, not traits. Slot skills. Ether
The
renewal, right?
artifacts
Yeah,
have
of
reached
course.
maximum power.
Completely different skill in Guild Wars 1 terms. Waiting for a dodge. There it is. Thingy's already down, and I've got a Soul Beast. And the Hollow came back. Oh, it's that Condi Soul Beast. I can't do anything. I don't know why I used Twist of Fate there. He got one short bow thing off on me, I think. Maybe a bit more. That was a complete waste. What the hell? We got 7 kills in the opening mid-fight, and we've lost everything else now.
I feel furious.
That's good. I need to lead though now. I really need to make perfect use of the magnetic wave. I think that's about as good as I'm going to get. He won't stop following.
Safe from harm.
All right, let's see what we got. I'll go to far point now. Whoa. Okay. Sorry guys. I just stopped to look at chat, and then I looked back to the screen to see my character running in the other direction.
I feel furious.
So this is shield. I actually do like shield. We're gonna have to take the kill to get it though. So we bait his first elixir S. That's fine. Oh, he ran down. That gives me free cap on this then. He can't get to me in time now. That's a prime light beam, and I'll just dodge to the side. I'm pretty sure he would have been LOS anyway. So now even if we lose this 1v1, we stand up again, and he might not even realize it. I don't think we should lose this 1v1. Oh no. Okay, we will now because I just rotated through Obsi Flesh. I'm actually going to peel out for a second. Just so that I can get my Obsi Flesh back. Or we can pussy out completely. I think that's also acceptable. So I'll take this. I want him to rotate to mid. He's more of a force there. No, I didn't really need a 2v1 versus the Scourge. But I don't know how. I don't want to risk him going into a mirror. Because I don't know how good he is. So... Fear Wall? Really? So here we get hit by this even though he's line of sighted. Wow, he's so horny for me. He's not doing anything. He doesn't even care about the node. He just wants to kill me. Why? So he might do it now as well. Because if I get... What? Why am I double air already? I did not double tap the fucking thing. Let's try that again. What? Well, anyway, we've got sides. We need to...
You melt away.
I might be able to make a play against Dry Dude here.
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing
Oh,
power.
God. Too much focus. Got Mesmer on me. I had that Scourge on me. And now I've got Drydock on me. I've got 3 of their team on me. We can maybe get away with the FGS. I really don't like using these for this reason anymore. They just represent so much pressure. Super speed right around the corner. Oh, PvE! Oh, he was slightly out of range. I'll let him take the buff. Oh, he's not even taking the buff.
The
Okay, fine.
artifacts have reached maximum power.
I'm not salty at all about dying there in terms of like my own capabilities, because at the end of the day, it took 3 of their team quite a while. And we get res, and we can take this. We are slowly losing this game again though, so that's a bit of a shame. I've done nothing. My scripts are broken. Are my scripts broken? What scripts? Have I tried rifle though? What do you mean have I tried rifle? If either of these engagements had been over sword, by the way, instead of shield, this would be looking very different right now. Oh, this gap is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I think everyone else is just running in and dying, and they're not really doing anything. We already own this. That's their far point. That's their close. How is that even a thing? Solve it. I don't know what to do. I don't know who to hit. He got his... Okay, so there, basically, I was in melee with him. Oh, come on. So, I can't do anything here. I've got the Condi Mesmer, and I've got the Condi Soul Beast on me. The Soul Beast has a trait. Well, he's running, what is it? Nature magic, I think? There's a Grandmaster that means when he gets hit, he splashes weakness out, AoE, and protection on himself. And that's exactly what just happened here. My guys are just dying. They're doing nothing but dying. I know I'm not really contributing. I'm going to precast Glyph because with the sword, this is just a kill. There's no way he'll survive that. So we'll just do that. And sword should come down. This guy on me again. Thankfully, by the way, when they're on axe, they can't chase as much as the sword ones can. So what happened here, by the way, is that Mesmer ran from one end of the map all the way to the other following me. But I managed to get a burst before that. So let's try and take a 1v1 here. I've never fought this build on this build, so we'll see. Okay, so he Signet Stoned really early. I would call that bad, but at the end of the day, he did bait around my thingy, so... So we stay in the swells during his short bow. He's running a trap as well. Unbelievable. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead.
Not enough energy.
No, maybe not.
I am the flames.
We got the Phoenix, but a little bit too late. Scourge is following me. How have I got bleed? Come on. Oh, that was about like quarter of a second left. Can't do anything. I've got no opportunities anywhere. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something because I didn't really play very well this game. I wasn't very aware of what people do. This guy's on me now. I'm dead. And he's got no awareness. He doesn't even see it's happening. He's looking at the Mesmer. I didn't even see that that guy was in stealth, to be honest. I will try vaporing towards this dude, but I bet his eye... Well, it doesn't matter. It's over. What a game, man. I don't know. 8-0. That's my first defeat. But, yeah. 14 HP. Yeah, that's insane. All right, so... Oh, yeah, we were talking about the specializations, okay? So, Reaper Greatsword. Chrono Shield. Warhorn on the Tempest. Moving over to medium, we've got Druids on Staves. I mean, come on. Everybody's using those. We've got Staff Thieves. Now, they're not really ran so much at the moment, but it's been a thing. It genuinely has been a thing. In World vs. World, you might still see it's a bit of a thing, okay? So I think that that's been perfectly successful as an elite specialization in a competitive format with its associated weapon. People have ran it, okay? And then Scrapper with Hammer. You're seeing those right now in-game because of the alchemy retooling and the Scrapper stuff. How good it is, I don't know yet. But you're seeing them. You're seeing them running around with those hammers. So you're all golden on that end. And then going over to the heavies, Dragon Hunters on Longbow, please. That's everywhere. Let's look at Revenants with Staffs. Do I even need to, like who even... You don't even think of yeah, you don't even think of Staff as like... Wait, what am I talking about? Staff is core. What's the Herald thing? Shield, sorry, Shield. You see them running Shield. Not so much at the moment, but, you know, Power Rev had Shield, right? I think, anyway. It's just the trait that you wouldn't go with. And then finally, Warrior. Warrior is the one that... I think right now, if they manage to get Berserker, like Condi Berserker with a bit of torch action going in the formats, I mean, that's pretty fucking good, I think, to be honest. What do I think about DP Thief at the moment? I don't really play enough Thief to know sort of the pros and cons. As far as I understand, if you're confident that your team will create opportunities for you, DP is great. If you're less confident, SD is the way to go. But, I mean, Thieves have got a lot to play with at the moment as well. They've got, like, various Condi variants that they can go around with and stuff, so... But, yeah, I mean, I actually think Thief's got, like, such a mix of things that people are able to run at the moment. So yeah, you know, anyway, just I think it represents a lot if Reaper is able to run around with a greatsword. I really do think it is. I don't play Ellie. How does Fresh Air work with Tempest and overloading? So Fresh Air Tempest is more of a PvE thing, where you can create an air overload, leave air attunement, and instantly go back into it because your air overload is still on the ground and it's just crit something. And then you can air overload again, and then you leave and then you air overload again, and then you leave and then you air overload again. So if you juggle between air and fire, you can keep up very high sustained damage. In PvP, you can't really rely on that in any way. I don't think that Fresh Air Tempest really can stand amongst Weaver at all, to be honest. I think there's some ideas. If you run 3 core lines, you might be alright. You get a little bit of opportunity. But going Tempest, I'm not too sure. I'm not very confident in it, to be honest. But yeah, the Piledriver plays. I kind of want to make some Piledriver plays. If I had an easy setup alternate account right now, I would totally do some queues just for funsies. With the Piledriver, the Glyph Piledriver. So let's see how this looks on a fairly well, hold on. Let's try it on a Scourge. He's a Spud Scourge. Oh, he's leaving. Nah, really? All right, we'll try and Kush. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, baby. We get the Immob as well. The strike actually Immobs. That's interesting. I suppose if you did that correct, actually, because of our Grandmaster Minor, which is extra power, I suppose if we did it correct, we could double fire. No, we couldn't double fire in it. We could have half fire, but then we wouldn't get the full attunement bonus. Double air, I guess? But we're guaranteed the crit anyway from the arcane power? I don't know. I don't know. I think that's funny, though. I think kill shotting on an Ellie is hilarious. Alright. So what we got this time? The guy we just pile drived. I think this is okay-ish. It looks a bit gross. It depends what this Guardian's running. It depends how squishy Bat is at the moment. And it depends how much Kush follows me around. And if this guy's anything like this guy. Oh, I need to swap my skills again. Hold on. That could have been really bad if I'd forgotten that. Okay, Drydu says he's playing Zerka. Oh, was that last game? Can't remember. Alright. So there we go. Is Condi Necro good? Condi Necro is extremely good, man. Extremely good. If Condis are your thing, you can definitely play that. Absolutely. There are a handful of very successful Condi builds in PvP at the moment. I think the balance between Condi builds and power builds is pretty reasonable right now. It's just the Condi builds feel so, like, aggressive. I did learn something earlier, by the way, guys. I didn't know this. Maybe you guys learned something here. So, the Fresh Air Burst is multiple packets of damage, all right? So, if you're fighting an engineer and they have alchemy, they're probably running a trait, which means they get a free... for free, drink an Elixir S when they get below 50% health. And what this means is that they go invulnerable. However, if you hit them so hard that they started at 55% health and instantly go to 0 from a single packet of damage, you can bypass that Elixir S drinking, and they won't invuln at all. That's pretty normal. I think we all understand that. I play badly on stream. This is annoying. I don't really have the pressure that I should have. I'm going to stay up here but so that he can't attack me. Free casting onto the node I think is fine. Oh, now he's hitting me. That's annoying. Oh, and he had the poison as well. That's really frustrating for my glyph right now. I'm not sure what else. This guy's proper push the line. We can punish him hard for that. Okay, good. I'll take... I'm not going to waste my invuln for that stomp. We'll use the blind instead. Which is fortunate we got that, by the way, because I think we were standing in his prime light, high energy prime light field. Oh, he's Soul Beast, and I almost just got chunked in one. Oh, my lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay, that's fine. They have 0 points. I'm pretty happy with the start of this game. What was I saying? Yeah, so that's pretty easy to understand that if you do the one big hit, you can bypass the Elixir S. However, I learned something. That if I fight a Zerk and Hollow, as a meta Zerk Hollow, except they run a Zerk Amulet instead of Marauder, if I stack about 16 might, which I can very easily do using Glyph, and I burst quick enough, I can bypass an Elixir S, even though it's multiple different packets of damage. Would you believe that? It's actually a legit thing. So, I've managed to score a couple of Hollow kills lately. Instant, start of the fight, 100 to 0. Even if they're running Alchemy, even if they have the cooldown up, insta-kill them. Here he's going to run straight into the Phoenix. You ready? Oh, the dodge. I suppose that's fair. I can't expect much less. He's coming at us. So we kill him in Twist of Fate. That's pretty nice. I'm going to rot that one and get some value. Well, this matchmaking has decided to be nice to us here, guys. We're going to go for the Gale Phoenix on this one. Should we precast a Dragon's Tooth and everything? Here we go. No, 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 no. Don't leave, Bat. Don't leave. Don't leave. No! Oh, we did hit him for a full 0 damage. He might just follow us now, by the way, so. Ooh, that hill. What hill is that? Which hill is that? Is that to the limit? This is still fine. I think we kill him now. Oh, what? Where was that extra dodge from?
Windmill.
I like how my guy's just standing on the node. Oh, I suppose he just wanted full cap, right? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not going to be mad at that. Oof. All the Condi reflect. Poor guy's running the Condi counter stuff and being asked to fight me. So they got some points now. That plus was like hideous, by the way. That took me so long. Is it a 4v5? No. What's going on? Their warriors salty. I am scared of this right now. There's a lot of damage represented in this fight. We're out of range of the shockwave, waiting for his dodge after his heal. He overheated. Rip. Rip, baby. Oh my god, they even got the insta-stomp. I'm so scared of this Mesmer, and I don't know where he is. I don't know which one he's in. This is so YOLO playing Glyph against these Mesmer builds. Seriously. Ah, he tried to staff ambush me. Doesn't work like that, my friend, I'm afraid. Oh, we might have him. No, we don't have him. Well, we do. I'll tell you why we got him. It's because of our arcane shield trait. We just stood there and his clones insta-procced it, which killed him. We don't see that represented down here because he was in stealth at the time, but that's what killed him.
Clock tower captured.
So let's see. Now we can completely gangbang this guy. Oh dear. Oh dear, I'm so sorry, Das. Watching respawns, we're fine. I'm just gonna stand here now. Oh, no I'm not. I'm gonna fall. And we're gonna see where they go. So coming out by Treb. I think this is Ranger. No, it's the Mesmer. I thought I saw a bird over there though. Alright, so now we're going to kill the Treb for all those people who don't have their Trebuchet achievement. Little thing I only learned when I was playing Sword Mirage so much before the patch. You can Condi Treb now. I didn't even realise that. I didn't even realise that. So what do you guys think Treb needs in order to see play again? My idea for Treb, as we talked about before, is I think that if Treb hits a downstate body, or if Treb puts someone into downstate, it should be an instant stomp from the Treb projectile. I think if Treb represented that as its power, but the speed of the incoming shot stayed the same, its dodgeability stayed the same, all of that was the same, I think Treb would see play again. In the same classic way that it used to with the map. I think that's all it needs, if it just represented instant stomps. So if you get hit by a Treb, because one of the main things right now is there's so quick, so fast rezzing potential in the game that you can quite easily sort of sustain through it. So I think that that's probably one of the main things. Because the old team fights where everyone was timing their dodges on Trebs while they had the adrenaline of fighting in an important mid-fight, that was cool. I missed that, man. This map is a shell of its old self. And it doesn't help that all the changes to Clock Tower are another thing for people to be upset about. Treb takes too much skill also. I don't know if you're being sarcastic, because Treb is pretty basic if all you do is Treb mid. But another thing I do seriously miss, Valen, I used to play a lot of Treb, right? I used to play, like, blow up their Treb with Ice Bow or some shit and then go use mine. Sniping people with Treb when they're, like, standing here or over here, or when you're Trebbing, like, the far point. There's, well, you guys might not know, that's one of the defining things about Kylo is, like, how much flat space there is around the side nodes. And, like, being good at Treb meant being able to hit, like, those quadrants around it. It's beautiful, man. Treb was actually fucking cool. And I don't know, as well, it sort of introduced some interesting builds that were better at holding it, I think. No, oh, you're not being sarcastic. You say, no, it really is difficult to use. You have to make so many decisions, let alone how to judge your shot. It's funny, a guy that I used to play PvP with whispered me the other day and said, hey, do you remember our old PvP stuff? And I said, yeah, how's it going? And he said, hey, do you remember this dude, right? We used to play with this Brazilian guy who was, like, ultra toxic. Like, toxic beyond words. Like, but he really cared about PvP. He really cared about being good at PvP. And, he was okay at it as well, and I'm sure he could have been a lot better if he'd, you know, fallen in with the right communities and really put his time in. But this guy was, like, extreme toxic, right? I remember we played with a very, 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 very mediocre player. Poor guy. He was a nice guy, a decent person. Having that magic mix of being a nice human and also a good player seems to be very rare, right? This was a nice guy, but not a good player. Like, to be honest, really not a good player. And I will always stick out in my mind is we were doing like a serious 5v5 queue, right? And it came Kylo. Kylo used to be the finals. So it used to always go Forested Niflhell, then it was always Legacy of the Foe Fire, and it always ended on Kylo. Kylo was like the devs' baby, it was the first map, and back then Treb was a thing, so it was the finals of a tourney. And we put this like fairly bad guy on Treb, right? Because this is a thing that, you know, no matter how bad you are, at least you can learn the Treb role and you'll be okay at it. And he like missed it was the opening mid-fight, and our guy on Treb missed the first Treb shot, and this should be muscle memory, really. You know, you build it about a third of the way up, and then you release, right? You build about a third of the way up, and then you release. That's all you got to do. And he missed the first shot. All he missed was one shot. But this Brazilian guy I used to play with freaked the shit out at this guy. Like, you cannot believe how extremely angry he got because he missed the one shot. Like, it was and the flaming, raging rant that came from it on this poor, nice person. I'll never forget. What breaks my heart about that even more, though, is the nice guy that nonetheless wasn't too good kept playing with us, even though he was basically being straight up bullied. Like, there's constructive criticism amongst teammates, and then there's bullying, and this was bullying. And I was one of the crowd that wasn't, you know, properly sticking up for him, because at the end of the day, I wanted to win too, and I wanted to play with better people too, so I was, you know, and it's a scummy thing to admit, but it's the truth. But this guy, like, he proper got rammed into, but the poor dude was like, no, I'll keep playing, I'll give it a shot. Breaks my heart. It really does, looking back at that shit. Breaks my heart. There you go. Guild Wars 2 PvP, guys. The single Treb shot. Yeah, mega scum. It is pretty scummy. I mean, I to be honest, I did say to this dude was super salty and aggressive, but he also didn't mind if you were salty and aggressive to him. So, you know, I shouted at him a lot as well. And I'm sure I shouted at him about the way he treats other people sometimes. But, you know, at the end of the day, I think on that one particular occasion, I was finding it more funny than anything else, just how outlandishly, ridiculously angry this guy got. Was the bully guy Boots? Brazil used to bully him on tea time. No, Boots, I don't, well, I know. What a trooper, he dealt with it and improved. Well, he dealt with it, I don't really remember if he improved much. And there's some things you shouldn't have to deal with. You shouldn't have to deal with that kind of shit, man. Like I say, it does seem to take a very particular combo of someone who is nice and has social skills, but also is willing to abandon the meat world and the real life to dedicate themselves to a PvP game. You know, it's a rare combo. Because let's face it, the ones that have jobs and girlfriends and lives, these aren't the good players. They're out, they're having dates, and they're working a 9 to 5. They have things taking them away from the sweet ranked Q action. They're not any good at the game. The good ones are like the utter rejects of the real world who bully one another. And that, in short, is why PvP is toxic. I'll be here all week. Yeah, no way I'm going to play for enjoyment and put up with that. Yeah, absolutely. The meat world, says Sean. Yeah. I do feel bad for some players that play out of their depth like that, but sometimes they need to realize they're bringing the team down. You know, I've had multiple different times where I've cared about PvP and I've played PvP. I will say that what put me off of it for, all of the Heart of Thorns days and whatnot until very recently was definitely meta and questions of balance and sort of tankiness levels and whatnot in the game and visual noise. It's definitely been stuff like that. But also just the devs shifted priority quite blatantly to PvE stuff. So throughout Season 3, it was easier to be in there. But there's been various phases where I've cared about PvP. One of the earlier ones that I then stopped was when I was actually trying to play with teams and stuff. And I have to be perfectly honest, I felt out of my depth. Eventually, I really did feel out of my depth. I felt like I wasn't able to